Hello, SAC fans, and welcome to the latest installment of the SAC Daily Dose. I'm Christian Stryker, and here's your Daily Dose for Wednesday, March 21st, 2018. Let's get started with Elite 8 men's and women's basketball. On Monday, the Carson Newman Eagles women's basketball season came to a close with a tough loss to Union in the Elite 8. The Eagles lost 73-70 after trailing by as many as 21 points. Carson Newman battled back, but could not overtake the Union Bulldogs. Harris Price led the way with 17 points for the Eagles, while Kayla Mirasites had a double-double with 11 points and 14 rebounds. The Eagles close out their season with a record of 32-3, tying the Carson Newman record for the most wins in a season and setting a new SAC record for wins this season. Congratulations to the Eagles on a fantastic season, and we look forward to seeing you again next year. Moving over to the men, Queens University of Charlotte defeated Cal Baptist last night 100-94, and they advanced to the Final Four of the NCAA Division II championship. The Royals had 6 players scoring double figures, with Todd Withers leading the way with a game-high 26 points, including an emphatic dunk to put the proverbial nail in the coffin in last night's game. The Royals will now take on the Northern State Wolves on Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern in the Final Four game, their semifinal game. Fans can watch all the action live online at ncaa.com. We'll also have links to live stats and video on our website at thesac.com. So good luck to the Royals. Sticking with basketball news, we had several men's and women's basketball players receive All-American honors earlier this week. Lincoln Memorial's Emmanuel Taylor was named All-American by the NABC and the CCA, while Queens' Todd Withers was named an NABC All-American. On the women's side, Carson Newman's Harris Price and Micah Wester, along with Wingate's Marta Masinko, were all named WBCA All-Americans. Congratulations to all of our basketball student athletes that were named to the All-American teams. Moving over to the SAC AstroTurf Players of the Week that were announced earlier this week, we'll begin with tennis. We had Wingate's Michaela Verpelli who earned her first Women's Tennis Player of the Week honor this season, while in men's tennis it was Anderson's Preston Morpeth, who was named the Player of the Week for the first time this season. Moving over to the lacrosse field, first for the women's, Lenore Ryan's Gabby Sosa was named Offensive Player of the Week, while Queen's Cammie Case was named Defensive Player of the Week. In men's lacrosse, it was Lincoln Memorial that swept the weekly honors this week, with Chris Tucker being named Offensive Player of the Week and Michael Kessler being named Defensive Player of the Week. Over on the softball field, we had another sweep as Lenore Ryan took home both Player and Pitcher of the Week honors this week. Aaron Boone was named the Player of the Week, while Emily Kenley took home her second Pitcher of the Week honor. In baseball news, Catawba's Chance Bowden earned his second Player of the Week honor this season, and Tusculum Charles Hall was named the Pitcher of the Week for the first time this season. This week also marked the return of track and field, this time of the outdoor variety. Our first women's outdoor track and field athletes of the week were Clementine Archinard of Wingate, as she was the track athlete of the week, and Queen's Danielle Konopelski, I hope I said that right, was the first field athlete of the week. In men's track and field, Lenore Ryan's J.P. Lotharp was named the track athlete of the week, and Queen's Rico Mequez was named the field athlete of the week. Congratulations to all of our AstroTurf Players of the Week. In coaching news, we had a couple of new coaches that joined the SAC recently. First, Coker College announced the return of a former Cobra, as Derek Nelson returns to his alma mater as the new head coach of the wrestling program. Nelson was a member of Coker's wrestling team from 2014 to 2016, and most recently was the assistant coach at King University this past season. There he helped coach 2 All-Americans at the NCAA Division II Wrestling Championships. And over at Newberry, the Wolves have announced the hiring of Ross Kessler as the head women's volleyball coach. Kessler comes to Newberry after spending the last 4 seasons at Arkansas State, where he helped guide the Red Wolves to a 21-win season in 2017. Welcome to the SAC, both Derek and Ross. And now for everybody's favorite, the famous sports quote. My quote today comes from Baseball Hall of Famer, the king of crash, the colossus of clout. Yes, that's Babe Ruth. You can tell I've watched Sandlot lately. The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have a great bunch of individual stars in the world, but they don't play. But if they don't play together, the club won't be worth a dime. I thought that was pretty fitting with basketball championships and everything. Sometimes a team just gels together and they become a champion. As I said, you can tell I've watched Sandlot recently. By the way, there's a great video of the Milwaukee Brewers reenacting a scene from the Sandlot that I saw yesterday on Twitter. I'll be sure everybody should check that out. It's pretty funny. It's the 25th anniversary of the movie The Sandlot, and I'll post the link to the video of the Brewers in the description below. Well, that's going to about wrap things up for me here today. Good luck to all of our teams competing today and tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the latest scores and results at thesac.com. Also, don't forget you can find links to all the stories we talked about here on the show in the description below. Be sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Also, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our page, as we're trying to still reach as many viewers as we can. That's going to do it for me today. Be sure to join us again for our next installment of the SAC Daily Dose. That's going to come your way on Friday, March 23rd. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.